It's so good to be back home again. Oh yeah, you're probably wondering about my shoes, right? Well, I'll return to my shoes in a minute. Yeah, gosh, I haven't been so nervous since I graduated from high school, Manuel. And I may have to rely on my nose, but I hope I don't have to. My objective, we're going to watch a short movie tonight, about 28 minutes. And my objective, by the way, can everybody hear me back there okay?
Yeah.
All right. My objective in producing tonight's movie was to incorporate our theme, Back to the Future, but I wanted to do it in a unique way. So I decided to use a 1960s vintage jukebox to take us on a spin through time from 1963 to the present. And I hope you'll enjoy watching it as much as I enjoyed producing it. It's not a professional production, it's an amateur production. But I wanted to incorporate in that movie my feelings and my experiences that I think I shared with all of you at Manual. So, Gordon, do I have a little time to say a few words about tonight? How many seconds do I have left, Gordon?
2 seconds. 2.
Okay, no charts though.
No charts.
Okay, no charts. Okay, tonight we celebrate 50 years. But tonight we also pay tribute. We pay tribute to those who enabled us. Our teachers, our families, our friends. And please forgive me in advance if moving along tonight I stumble with emotion. It's all about memories tonight for all of us. 50 years, half a century ago, I remember standing on the Manual High School stage to give my valedictorian presentation. And I remember that my hands were so cold. I remember that my hands were clammy. And I remember that I was so nervous. And I was nervous because I was asked to speak of something I knew nothing about, our future. Now, my parents, like your parents, knew no more about the future than I did. But like your parents, they knew about the past. And what my parents knew about their past prompted them to provide their children, that's my sister and I, with educational opportunities that promised a kinder, a gentler, a more secure kind of life than the one they were leading. So in 1963, they used part of their meager savings to buy me these shoes. I still have them. That's the first forgiveness. They bought these shoes so that I would look presentable on the Manual High School stage when I gave my speech. They bought these shoes so that I could walk proudly to accept my Manual High School diploma. And they bought these shoes so that I would look presentable, handsomely dressed at the Manual High School prom. We all owe so much to those who nurtured us. Let us take a moment to reflect on those who were important in our lives at Manual. 50 years, now we're back. My shoes, I, and you. And yes, my hands are cold again tonight, and they're clammy. And yes, I am nervous, as you can tell, because I am humbled. I am humbled by the achievements of the class 1963. You know, as I think back, I think of my family. We think of our neighborhoods. We think of our friends. We think of our school. This is the manual community I remember, uniquely competent and free of racial, ethnic, religious prejudice. Manual treated everyone equally. Not everyone inside or outside the manual community believed in our potential for success. Not everyone did. Not even some of our teachers and advisors. But those who did were not disappointed. We launched ourselves into the future with an energy, enthusiasm, and optimism that I can only dream about today with a smile. In 1963, Martin Luther King Jr. said, "I have a dream." In 1963, Manual put us on the path of our dreams. In our own way, each of us has contributed to our families, to our communities, to our country. Now, please join me and my shoes for a nostalgic walk back to the future. Thank you for celebrating with us tonight. Now bear with me, we're dealing with some high-tech equipment here, and hopefully it'll all work out. We're going to lower the lights a little bit, maybe turn off some of these lights, and start the video, and hopefully things will work out.